When we first launched Don't Trash Our Treasure 2 years ago on Earth Day, we wanted to encourage more people to be mindful about how and where they dispose of their waste and hopefully be more conscious of the environmental footprint their everyday choices leave behind.
Well, tonight we introduce you to a celebrated local artist who's taken that same mission to a whole new level, turning trash into highly valued works of art. His evolving installation is tonight's Don't Trash Our Treasure. If you look closely around Miami, you can see eyes everywhere, from signs to skyscrapers to buses and art galleries.
I dedicate my complete entire space to him because he's the artist that I've been looking for.
This is the work of Cuban-American artist David Anasagasti, aka A-Hole Sniffs Glue.
4 years ago, I engaged with him. And since then, 1,700 paintings have left that door.
His paintings sell upwards of $10,000 a pop, but if you're lucky, you can also find his art on the street.
Congrats, dude.
Man, sweet.
For free.
I live right there, and I saw it right now posted, and I came flying over here.
This is the Geographies of Trash, a project Anasagasti began during the pandemic.
I got on the bike and I started loving the high of getting out there and just that pureness of getting it back in touch with like the city. Going around it and seeing all these different things, and I saw a bunch of trash.
But the eyes of the artist saw beyond the litter and instead perceived new canvases with which to create his art, turning trash into treasure right there on the spot. And collectors quickly caught on.
I have pieces scattered throughout my backyard, in my garden. If you walk into my house, pretty much every inch of the walls, ceilings, and furniture even was formerly trash, and now it's art.
So we hit the heavily littered streets of Little Havana with the artist to see how it all goes down in real time.
There's plenty of stuff to paint on here that could be picked up. You can't obviously pick up everything, but we're trying, dude. Usually the big pieces of trash are right by signs that say no dumping.
Once he finds the perfect piece, he paints it, takes a picture, then posts it on social media. You're just posting the picture with an emoji and that's enough?
Yeah, well look, so like this is in Discord. You see already the reactions that are happening in real time.
And within minutes, we got a bite.
So how long did it take you before you saw that piece to know exactly where it was?
Probably like 15 seconds.
And this is precisely the art of Geographies of Trash. With each piece, the artist challenges us to look at trash differently, to be more conscious about the waste we leave behind, and how we all can be more mindful about how we dispose of it.
It's a very creative and different way of getting very weird pieces of trash off the street. It's everywhere.
This ongoing installation caught the eye of FIU's Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator. Since 2021, the university has been working to identify collectors and archive exactly where their pieces were found.
The archaeology digs into somebody else's trash, historical trash. Today, I think with David's project, we're documenting a relation of trash and finding meaning into it through stories of the people who are active citizens of our kind of community.
Given the nature of this mixed media, some of the pieces may not hold up over time. That's why Anasagasti often rewards collectors with an NFT made from the original photo of the work, which includes the geographic data for where the trash was originally found. Not only are the stories being recorded, but the effort is being widely recognized. Earlier this year, the city of North Miami Beach proclaimed January 23rd as Geographies of Trash Day.
I think this project really does that, reviving old things into treasures that people can really enjoy and really have an artist that has an amazing story that will empower the next generation to do even greater things.
The moment marking a milestone for the rebellious artist who hopes his work goes beyond just inspiring young collectors and can also be a catalyst for real change.
I feel that like where I'm enjoying right now is like showing heads that you can make something out of nothing. The platforms that we build for ourselves are really powerful, and it's how we use it, knowing when to use our voice.
The Geographies of Trash is an ongoing project because, unfortunately, the litter problem is not going away anytime soon. If you'd like to get in on the scavenger hunt, scan that QR code there on your screen. That will take you straight to the Don't Trash Our Treasure page on local10.com.